Following sharp criticism of law enforcement around the nation, One American News would like to highlight some of the good officers are doing during this time of unrest. Here's a closer look.
While law enforcement officers face considerable criticism during this time of national unrest, authorities are still putting their best foot forward to ensuring their communities stay safe. South Carolina Deputy William Kimbrough becomes the godfather to a little girl this week after saving her life a year ago. The deputy had initially pulled over a vehicle for speeding, when during the routine stop, he quickly realized the situation was much more dire, as a family of 3 began calling for help. The mother of the child in the car said the baby had stopped breathing, and Deputy Kimbrough quickly leapt into action, performing life-saving first aid. Now, a year later, Kimbrough was surprised on the anniversary of the rescue, when the mother-daughter pair came to his house bearing gifts, of which included a mysterious scratcher and a penny.
I was able to finally scratch it off, and underneath the scratcher, it says, "Will you be my godfather?" My jaw just dropped, and I just had this look on my face, and I looked right at Riley, who was sitting on her grandmother's lap, and I just said, absolutely, yes.
Kimbrough's wife also received the same gesture, with the two becoming the child's godparents later in the week. And Canine Officer Jonathan Weiss of San Diego received praise after heroically jumping from a cliff into the sea on June 13th to rescue a family of 3 who was caught on camera speeding off of the road and into the ocean below. Officer Weiss said when he arrived on scene, he remembered his SWAT training and grabbed a 100-foot rope from his equipment, tossing it to fellow officers to hold while he rappelled to the waters below.
My goal was get down there, get him out of the water. I could see him, and he had one of the girls in his arms. And I have a 2-year-old daughter at home, and so I imagined, hey, what if that was my wife and kid down there?
Weiss then proceeded to rescue both children, resuscitating one of them in the process of returning them to shore. When asked about his actions, Officer Weiss said it wasn't about money or fame.
I didn't do the job to be liked every day. I didn't do it to become rich. I did it because I want to be out there making a difference and helping people, as cliche as that might sound, but I'm just glad I could be there.
The San Diego chief of police notably called it the most heroic thing he had ever seen on his 32 years in the force. Finally, on May 31st, Los Angeles Deputy Cameron Kinsey jumped into action when flagged down by a mother and her 11-month-old son in distress. The child in question was choking, prompting Deputy Kinsey to do a mouth sweep, clearing vomit from the boy's mouth, and after several pats on the back, the boy began breathing again. Medics soon arrived and said the child had been choking on a coin, which the officer was able to dislodge. When asked about the ongoing protests in the area, Kinsey said none of it mattered in the moment, and his only concern was the child. Timothy Hart, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.